I give because God is not in the business of blessing people for their personal benefit. God always blesses so that the recipients of the blessing, through the abundance of God's blessing, can share with others.
We believe giving is an act of worship. In fact, we actually think it's the best act of worship because it most directly reflects what God gave to us.
I give because God gave first.
I give my offerings to God because He is our Father in heaven and I know Him.
One of the big reasons I give to the church is not only because we're commanded to, but because of how mission-minded the church is. I've had the opportunity to go twice on missions that were supported by Memorial Road.
You know, I came to the church through the prison ministry, and I am very grateful to the God that made a plan to save somebody like me, and the people that work through that ministry, the people that give and support ministry. I'm very grateful for that. I want to be a part of extending that kind of blessing to other people.
When you give to the church, you're giving to God. So those are some of the reasons why I give to the church.
Memorial Road Church has been such a giving church, and I'm one of the ones that benefit from the giving by the members of this church.
I give because I was given so much when I deserved so little.
I think one of the primary reasons that we give, out of many reasons, is because we feel like it's really important that our kids get a solid biblical education from a young age, and they get that here.
Watching our kids go through the early stages has just been a great experience for all of us.
I know we have a great staff of ministers and other people that work here at Memorial Road, and it's just a blessing to be able to give to the church and know that by doing that we can help these people be in ministry full-time and support their families in the process.
We just enjoy giving, we just enjoy serving others, and I just make it a top priority daily, weekly.
I pray for the missionaries and the hymn workers all over the world to spread the good news of Jesus Christ for those who are in need.
I believe that Jesus called us to give to the least of these, and so I think that He's using my time and my money in that way.
The last dozen years we've been heavily involved with work in Ghana with the Village of Hope and also the Ghana West Africa missions, and they've been responsible in Ghana now, I think, for making thousands of converts.
I also love the fact that Memorial Road is devoted to helping students to grow spiritually, help them grow closer to God, find ways to love each other and to serve each other.
Whether, not necessarily if it's a campus ministry or prison ministry or women's ministry, there's just so many different aspects and so many people who are in need, and I feel that Memorial Road does such a good job on not just focusing on one specific aspect, but they truly spend their time and money and all the different kind of things in all those different kind of ministries.
Early in our marriage and as a young Christian, I really struggled with the idea of giving to the church, and I just didn't understand. But over time, Bruce helped me to understand the importance and the absolute necessity of giving to the church.
As a young couple, you have plenty of opportunities to put your money other places, but you don't get the same kind of joy and return seeing how that money is changing someone's life.
We believe giving should be a little bit uncomfortable because that makes us rely on God and to truly take Him at His word when He says that He will provide for us and bless us.
My parents taught us by example and by routine. And I think we teach our children a lot of important lessons from the Bible and about God's love, but I don't think we need to underestimate the importance of teaching them about giving to the contribution.
Well, I know that the church is going to, everything that's given to the church will be used to further the church, just to further His kingdom.
We give because the local church is the hope of the world.
And I feel it's important to give because we have been blessed with so much that I just want to share that with other people.
The church is kind of the backbone of where people learn to give and learn how to give and why it's important to give.
Everybody supports that which they believe in. People that are sports fans will spend thousands of dollars to support the sport of their choice. If you're a musician, you buy the finest of equipment. And I think that one of the major things in my life is the church, and therefore I try to support it.
You can invest in a car, you can invest in something that's important to you, but that's all going to be gone. But when you invest in God and you invest in the church, you're investing in something that
can only increase in value.
I give because everything I possess really belongs to God, and I just show my love to Him by returning some of that back.
And it makes us a part of the church and the community, and even though we may not give as much as the next person, God doesn't keep score of that, so we get in there.
Let's hope.
I found that generally when I give, it blesses me more than probably how I help someone else.
And I can say that God has blessed me all that my soul can stand. And I have come to that knowledge that God can and that God is good.
Out of that comes back to me many, many blessings. If I give a little, I receive much. I just enjoy giving.